don't know, I guess, what we're playing. I think I will mulligan this to 5. That's pretty much... If they have Thoughtseize, there's pretty much 5 lands. 6 lands. Okay. So... We have some interaction, we have some lands. I think we can kill this. We expect to draw lands, right? Big score. So this is another reanimator. Not reanimator, but maybe transmogrify. We've seen a couple of them. One to be exact, but could be more, could be more. Like the cliffs. Hope we can draw a couple of lands. They have Fatal Push, but it's not that we want to leave the Fable, right? The rest. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Having more lands is not a problem. Not that we want to use the Field of Rain. And not that we want to play the Murderous Rider and start attacking and expect that it's gonna do anything. That's a beautiful mountain. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Why? I didn't want to play the Shieldred. I didn't. They have Fatal Push. They will have treasure tokens. We can discard this as we also have another removal. We can maybe protect further on this Shieldred from the Fatal Push, although they have more. They tend to have more removal. It's not that it's going to be 100% safe, but there's a different dynamic. This has more chances to win, whereas doing nothing is pretty much losing 100%. Although, drawing land, drawing... Oh, they're playing that, okay. Attacking the Liliana. So they have Fatal Push, Big Skull, and something else. Okay, so they drew quite well. Okay, impressive. Okay, all right. So that's not. This is not a good matchup. Not a good matchup at all. Let's bring as many good creatures as possible. As much interaction, fast clock. Everything that we can use in order to kill my opponent. This is not value matchup. This is more like being fast matchup. So I think I would do this. Of course, they can go a little bit more value towards. They can incline to that particular strategy, but I don't think we can afford to do it. We cannot afford to keep the Invoked Spares. Although we are on the play, and it could be reasonable. I don't think it's the case. Maybe my opponent changes the strategy. Maybe they change to a different thing. Maybe they get rid of the worm. They bring maybe, I don't know, something else. But let's discover. I should have maybe copied the... should have took a screenshot of the deck. But we've seen enough. The other problems, quite likely, are in the sideboard, and we don't know those. We don't know them. Opponent, what are you thinking? Okay. I think this is fine. Not that we have the perfect mana, but a couple of Duresses, Bankbuster, Shieldred. Let's see what they have. Maybe they have Thoughtseize. Well, 100% they have Thoughtseize. The rest. Oh, they play blue. Okay, I didn't see that. I mean, this is Grixis. Taking the gate out. Blacklit Cliffs, okay. Thoughtseize. Here we have a couple of things. We have Reckoner Bankbuster, or we can allow us to play Liliana next turn. If we draw a land that's perfect, we can play Liliana Duress. Which in that case, or Liliana Thoughtseize, in that case I would 100% play the Reckoner Bankbuster. But the thing is, if I don't draw a land, do I want to have Liliana as soon as possible? I think the answer is yes. So let's do this. Just get rid of deny my opponent from having blue. Just in case it matters. I'm not sure if that's the case, but exchange, step, and we will select the creativity or Fable. Fable is better. Fable is much better. On a fair development, I think it's much better, yeah. They drew that. Well, we can pressure this way too. Because they're getting quite close to the biggest score. Plus creativity. So maybe we can start pressuring my opponent somehow. A point could be maybe taking big score. But they're getting too close. They have too many top decks to have. And it's quite likely that they don't have the combo. No longer have the combo. I'll use Thoughtseize because we force this way to play the big score. We force them to play the big score. Creativity, that's perfect. That's perfect. Do you want to counter this? I think it's perfect if they counter. It's much better for me. Because that allows us to... Well, pretty much they don't have the option to top the third creativity anymore. And combo or just get value or whatever. Also, this is quite likely just probably doing nothing if we compare it to Liliana and Sheoldred, with Sheoldred pressures their life total much faster, and Liliana keeps disrupting their hand, which is okay, I guess, although they have many lands, so I don't know. If they cast the Make This Appear here, I think I'm happy. Spending time drawing cards when I want to just kill my opponent as fast as possible, I think is the way. Same thing as we played against the... Okay, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize just to get rid of the Make This Appear. I think it's good. We can draw a card first. We know exactly what they have in hand, so if they want to spend the Make This Appear, it's okay. Okay, now they can top deck, they can attack. Attacking a couple of times, I don't think it's gonna do it for them. In fact, it's quite good for me. Because we have Sheoldred. They sacrifice the Threshers. So... Hard Rich. They have Dark Slick Shores. They're attacking. Okay, fine with it. We play Sheoldred. So this is quite problematic for them. They don't have two targets for the creativity, so I think we're no longer in danger with against the combo. Unless they, I don't know, draw something. If they have that, well, we know they have Dark Slick Shore, so they need to draw exactly a land that comes into play untapped. And I was not playing around Fatal Push by any means. I was not. If they had it, they had it. But I was not playing against it, around that. Now the issue comes next turn, where they might have lethal and we need to play a little more carefully. They drew quite well, you know, they cannot complain at all, right? Okay, so we have the option to... I don't think Liliana makes it. But we can maybe play 0 ability of Liliana. Try to block. With the Mutavolt, we make them discard. But then we play Reckon and Bankbuster. I think it's better just to play the Bankbuster and try to find cards, try to find answers. I think this doesn't attack anything from my opponent. So we block, we draw a card, we're good. Well, it's not like we're good, but that's the only way to do it. If they drew another removal, they cannot play. Just go for it. They go for it. Doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. That's fine. In fact, that's probably a very good draw. Now we can gain a life, which is awesome. That's pretty much like a time walk or something like that. Okay, we have only Shieldred. Well, we have Misery Shadow. Okay, so I'm gonna exile Misery Shadow. We go to 8. We have another chump block. I think I'm chump blocking. Well, it depends, right? If we go to... I don't know. It depends. But I think we can chump block. Let's see. If we do not chump block, we risk being killed by another Prismari command. But we have more options to control the game. They didn't play a creature. Or anything. You know what? I think I'm not gonna block. I think we can... Well, it's tough. It's tough. If we transform this... Yeah, I think let's block. Let's block it. That gives us so much time that we can play many things. We keep forcing them to spend all the mana. Heartless Hack is amazing. We can draw a card. Because if we draw a land killer, we would have been much better off drawing a Field of Ruin or something. We have enough to kill this. It's 2 from the Heartless Act. We have the Treasure. We still also have the option to get aggressive. I'm fine with it. Okay, we are in a good spot, very good spot. I think. Well, they can top deck. They can have a good run. They can just have the good cards and kill me. But we are decently positioned. Oh, go blank. I don't think they have anything in the graveyard that they want to Kiev, right? So we have the option to do this, discard. They discarded Prismatic Command, okay, yeah. And we don't want to draw, right? Not yet. Not yet. Well, we played around the worst case scenario, which was taking, not blocking, going to 1 and risking my opponent to have a Prismatic Command, which glad that I took the right path. Creativity, okay. We're running hot. Can't complain. I'm not gonna risk my opponent having a maybe disdainful stroke. Rather just go for this and this is pretty much win. Ya tengo todo pillado para la Machicón. No voy a la Machicón, Rodman, por desgracia. No voy, pero en otra situación probablemente iría, pero en esta no creo que vaya. Guay. Los torneos que hay no me veo capacitado para jugarlos y obtener un resultado que compense. Sobre todo eso, lo primero. No pillé nada a tiempo, así que probablemente ahora estará bastante caro. Sobre todo es que es realmente los torneos. O sea, la experiencia estará muy chula y tal, pero creo que por esta ocasión me lo voy a tener que saltar. Me guardaré para Barcelona, para Mover, para el LMS. Sofía no está 100% claro. Lille sí que iré, obviamente. Entonces también tengo otros cuantos torneos. Y claro, limitado, por ejemplo, pues no lo he jugado al señor, lo jugué en 2 cabezas, pero no. Y es eso, o sea, el tema. Y luego Mother, que a ver, que sí, que puedo tener el día Mother, vale, con la Burn o con la Tron, pero no espero gastarme pues los 120, 150 que cuesta el torneo y decir, venga, me clasifico al Pro Tour. No lo creo. Me imagino que tú sí que estarás por allí, así que suerte con ello. A ver si suena la flauta. Fable. We get the Fable. They have another Hunter Ridge. They have the Otawara. Okay, they can cycle the Shark Typhoon. Let's try to peel off the hand as much as possible. Shark Typhoon. Well, they can play the Atraxa, so it's not that we are 100% safe. So I'd rather just take it. Push is not going to be a problem yet. Up the ridge. Okay, we go with the Liliana here. I think we discarded. Maybe the Hive. I don't want to discard cards that can interact with my opponent. Especially if we can draw more lands and draw with castle. For discarded spells, I think is good start. Yeah, they draw this. They have Fatal Push Mountain. We always have the option to discard the Heartless Act, right? I mean, the most. We do have a removal. We do have removal, right? Now we can select to discard the Heartless Act if we want to. They drew that. Oh, they discarded the Fatal Push. Okay. Okay, we're discarding the. Maybe the Heartless. Sí, pero entiende que esa LAN también entra girada. Entonces, también es más probable que nos robemos una tierra y tengamos 2 removal. Entonces, yo creo que ante la probabilidad de robar una tierra, ante la probabilidad más alta de robar una tierra, creo que. O sea, siempre puedo descartar uno de los removals, ¿no? También. O sea, lo puedo descartar ahora y ya está. El Murderous Ride tampoco me gusta. Murderous Rider no me gusta mucho. O sea, si lo que quiero es matar, prefiero esto. Es más mana eficiente, me permite hacer mis cosas. Tampoco es un plan. Es un poco aleatorio esto, pero... Ok. Okay, they have nothing. Let's keep drawing. See if we can find another piece of this card. That's good. Okay. We start by discarding the swamp. What do they have left? Okay, well, I think we're killing that. Negate. Yeah, I think we're killing that. If they top kick, we have Liliana to make my opponent sacrifice, but having the option to plus Liliana then ultimate is quite good. Okay, that's not the case. Running hot. 5 discards. Can't complain. Can't complain. Otra cosa que no me gustaba descartar el Heartless Act es que... No sé si mi oponente juega Dures o Thoughtseize. Si me descarto una carta que puede quitar con uno de ellos... Me parece un problema. También. No lo sé. Sí que es cierto que es un... Mira, tengo un removal, te juego la tierra, a partir de ahora robo cartas. Gáname. Robo 2 cartas por turno. No lo niego. Pero tampoco sé exactamente qué hace mi oponente en segunda y tercera partida. Sé que juega Traxa. Switching back to English. Okay, there's no worthy opponent to have. What's happening? What's going on? Okay, there we go. Well, you know, I don't like this hand, these kind of hands. I think it's terrible. I was thinking about keeping it, but I think we can keep that in a million years. So, yeah. Okay, this is much better. Okay, we're playing the mirror. Okay. So we get rid of this, for sure, yeah? We take this. They thought he's my fair push. We have lands, they have multiple spells. Okay. We want to draw as many of these as possible. It's gonna be a long game, long grind game. Did my opponent kept the hand with one land? Okay. I guess it's up to them. Let's try to punish them by doing that. Well, it's also bad luck that we are playing a... We get the hand with few spells, a low count spells, and they'll do nothing. They cannot even cast the Thoughtseize. So is that we are in a top deck mode pretty much all the time. So Thoughtseize completely dead. Fatal Push, they need to trigger. As long as they don't draw a hand, a land, we are good because they have Shield's Edict. But I was not taking Shield's Edict by any means in that spot. I think we taking that as that's the only option. We have to slow my opponent down. Okay, they drew a land. Kinda lucky, I guess, but it's still the more higher chance of occurring. But Castle Lock Twain. Okay, we're drawing cards now. We can also Takenuma. They don't have a good setup to kill the Graveyard Trespasser. And also drawing into a blank, something that I don't like. A potential blank, I mean. Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one. Well, let's wait, just in case. Just in case I'm not counting properly and they might play a land and plus Thoughtseize. I think they don't have a land. That's what they drew last turn. That's what they've drawn this turn. But it's not that we have a big pressure by getting back the graveyard just passive, but if we find a shielder, that's good, it's quite good. No? That way we could have punished the Reckoner and Buster much better. Another thing to consider is that I just forgot the argument. Well, to just play as many lands as possible, not draw cards until I have 5, because that way I can play every single spell every turn. If I draw cards, for example, when I'm with 4 lands, that could be problematic. Or if I accrue multiple cards when I'm not having many lands in play or enough lands in play, that allows my opponent to have multiple Thoughtseize. So yeah, for example, in this play, to allow my opponent to the multiple Thoughtseize that they have to get more value out of those. So they're using the Thoughtseize to get a 1 Fatal Push. That's okay. I'm fine with it. But it would have been way more problematic to get one of these. So, for example, now I think playing Liliana. Well, they can attack Liliana, but I'm okay. So Reckoner Bankbuster, activate Liliana. And I have the feeling that we are much better positioned this game. For some reason, huh? You bet it's the case. Cling to Dust. Targeting Fatal Push. Okay. Right. But they have Cling to Dust. That's good one against attrition too. That's a very good. Okay, we can exile it. So they have 1 Thoughtseize if I'm not miscounting. Okay, this is a good one. Actually, well, we can draw a card. Sorry, we can draw a card with this. But denying my opponent to drawing cards with this, I think is much better, right? We exile the Cling to Dust, we transform, we attack. They have the Thoughtseize in hand, so it's not... I'm not afraid to attack in here. Go for the throat, discarding the Thoughtseize. Mihu Massacre, okay. Le gustaba jugar con los negros. Ya ha cambiado la dinámica ya. Ahora ya va a leer cuentos para niños y los padres no le dejan porque han visto sus vídeos. Padre quiere que le cuente. Algún cuento quiere que les cuente, sí. Yo veía los vídeos de esa mujer hace 10 años y ahora tengo un hijo. Y está leyéndoles cuentos. Criatura. Ok. That's a good one. Okay. Well, there's another consideration, is not to activate this, to not risk into a removal. So, but this way my opponent has to choose between killing this or killing Sheoldred. Both are threats. So, I don't know, I think it compensates in the long run. Whichever they want to kill. Okay, I assume they have nothing. Well, it's not that I assume, it's that 100% they have nothing. Otherwise they would have maybe killed the Sheoldred with the Thrasher token or something. Or they were waiting for this spot to happen and then kill my Sheoldred or something. Okay. Okay, so we can draw a bunch of cards. We can try, for example, if we make them sacrifice, say they can sacrifice this, transform, they have this. We can transform this, activate this, transform, we attack with everything, they block, block, block. Block, block, block. We have a board of 3 creatures, and we kill this. We can attack with this, maybe, and then maybe make them sacrifice. I'm not 100% sure if we want to attack. I think we don't. Let's draw something big instead. Let's draw something. Because if we draw, for example, the Invoke Despair, that's amazing. Okay, that is not the case. We can kill this, play Liliana, make them sacrifice. Thing is that I don't want to attack yet. I think we are quite ahead in resources. Maybe risk it to an unknown card that my opponent might have, that I don't know, that I don't think, that I don't consider at the moment. It could be a little bit risky, so let's wait for a better position. They sacrifice the token, okay. I think I'm fine with not attacking. Well, I could have transformed this, but again, let's wait. Let's wait. I don't see any point on just attacking. We can do a much better setup. Maybe make my opponent discard. Invoke Despair. Okay. Okay, we switched gears. Okay, this is a much better spot to attack now. Now this is a different story. We can maybe transform this. Okay, we attack with everything. They block, for example. They block here. These two. We try to kill this. They block here. Okay, well, let's draw a card. Let's draw a card first. Okay, there's nothing. We attack. They might kill the Dreadhorde, which is something that I don't like. Let's try to find another removal maybe. Or just, oh, that's good. That's quite decent. Okay, now we can attack. If they triple block, we wipe their entire board, and we are in a much better spot. So I think we can attack with everything. I assume they'll triple blocking. In that case, we are quite ahead, so it's not a problem. Oh, this is much better then. We just kill this, so they don't get life. I was expecting them to triple block. It's not good for them, but this isn't good either. So of the story is to keep hands with many lands. I guess that's the point. Kalitas, go blank, duress, collective brutality could be. No, I don't like especially collective brutality. I don't like it that much. Well, we can select maybe Thoughtseize, but we're not gonna kill many creatures. Well, Kalitas is just value, right? This is quite bad. I don't like that much Fatal Push. For some reason. I don't like it. I don't think it's easy for this deck to activate it. We also have... Now we have up to 6 removal spells, plus Liliana, plus Invoke Despair. So I think Fatal Push not that good. You know, I don't like to doing mulligans here, but maybe this is the only spot that I would consider doing a mulligan. My opponent had many problems trying to keep up with the pace of the game. So, even though they had a hand with many discard, many you know, options and tools to slow me down, playing lands every single turn I think is critical. Cling to Dust. Okay, now we have a reason to have the Trespasser. I was considering not playing Trespasser here. Thoughtseize, okay, they are maybe getting rid of Trespasser. Okay. Okay, we're in trouble. Definitely we're in trouble. Okay, that was a good one. Although they have the advantage. Let's stop in my upkeep just in case they play Shieldred. Maybe we want to kill it. Well, maybe not. We want 100% before taking the damage. Well, very grindy matchup. Normally these are quite fun to play. I'd rather play these kind of mid-range, mono-black mid-range matchups, mirrors, rather than the black-red, red-black, Rakdos, whatever. I think the problem with the Rakdos matchup with the mirror is that they are cards that can change the pace of the game quite in a not the pace, but they can tilt the they can tilt the bar towards the one of the players quite quickly. And by that I mean, you know, Fable, the Reckoner Bandbuster, If you are the player who doesn't play that, normally you're quite behind. So here with we definitely can find Thoughtseize to play around the, maybe just to find something against the Invoke Despair. Kashisev, thank you for the follow. Okay, the rest, that's quite good. Liliana. Oh, they have Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin. No, they will activate it. We don't want Lilianas in front of us. Yeah, we have another one, thankfully. They have also the Castle Octane of their own. See if we can interact with the Go for the Throat. Maybe find a Trespasser for the Cling to Dust. Not playing the Castle Octane until I can activate it at least once. Field of Ruin. Well, kind of the same thing, right? I don't want to show them the Field of Ruin. Well, it's quite likely that they can draw and activate the Castle Octane. They've taken so much damage from that exchange. Okay, they're saving that. The rest. I guess they found it through the Bankbuster. Let's check what happens there. Sheoldred's Edict. I go for the throat. I think it's go for the throat. For sure, right? Or maybe not, maybe not. If we draw Liliana, maybe this is better. See, we can find maybe another removal. Sorry, another discard. Now we can play Field of Ruin. Thoughtseize, okay. Go for the throat out. They kill the pilot, but that's okay. Have 2 lands. Okay, so now we play this. In the next turn, then we can start just playing Shoulder, activate Castle Octane. If they play the Castle Octane, which I assume they're not gonna do, I think that's not good. Okay, well, they do it because they have maybe nothing. Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair, okay. They draw many cards. Bankbuster. So we play, for example, Shielder. They may have something else. They may have Thoughtseize, Duress, but Duress does nothing. They know about these cards. They know about this. My hand. So we have 4. I play land. I think I don't want to sacrifice the token. I don't think I want to sacrifice the token yet. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's just wait. Let's just wait, okay? Just wait. They had no Thoughtseize, okay? They had no Thoughtseizes, otherwise they would have cast it with the Treasure. So let's wait, because it's quite likely that they have a removal, right? That's what I think. And we have a removal, so we can make them sacrifice a creature, and draw with the Castle Octoing. They play the land. Okay. They also have the Cling to Dust, so it's going to be quite difficult to win this. Okay. They keep drawing cards, but they do nothing with the turn, so... Okay, drawing here is a little bit problematic, but we need to find something. That is not good. Murderous Rider. It's not good. We can wait. We should wait. The problem is the Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair. That kills us quite easily. Let's see if we can do something with this. Okay, I was smelling that. I could have played right away the Shielded, maybe. They cannot crew twice. The problem here is that we cannot block. Maybe I should have played these Shielded before. But drew nothing. We draw nothing. We draw pretty much nothing. Okay, let's wait for them to kill my Shielded, then draw in response. We can transform the Bankbuster, sacrifice that. Well, let's draw first and let's see if we can win this game somehow. We go to 4. Well, definitely a pain in the ass if they had this as the only removal. instead of they go for the throat or something like that. Okay, they have everything. So I guess they would have killed the shield regardless, right? Because of the treasure token. So, well, I don't know. Mutavolt. We're dead. Okay, we're dead. Okay, like this to protect the Reckoning Bambusta. This is probably one of the best hands that we can have in the matchup. The rest, we don't want to take any creatures. Fatal Push. They have Trespassor. Invoke Despair. Let's take Liliana. Fatal Push, I think, is quite bad in the matchup. It's not going to do that much, but I don't think it matters which the initial hand that I think is that important, to be honest. Okay, now we can draw. We can wait also, but just to I should have waited maybe, probably. Should have waited. There's no reason to do this. Okay, we can kill. Okay, I'll get Invoke Despair. We have a good setup to interact with my opponent's hand. We can do minus Liliana. Then Harley sack the... Okay. Well, we can take one Fatal Push. But I don't think it's that good. We're not going to do anything with it. I think I'm okay with my opponent having a Fatal Push. I don't mind. 2, in fact. So, maybe just much better to wait until my opponent can have some sort of, you know, another Invoke Despair or something like that. Fatal Push is not a good card in the matchup. I don't think it's the case. Okay.
That's not my business.
Oh, this sweet one. It's pretty sweet. Field of Ruin. Okay. Do we want to discard anything? Maybe we don't, because they have good cards to discard, which is the Fatal Push, and we do not want to discard anything. So if they kill Liliana, that's F in the chat for Liliana. Let's get rid of maybe another Liliana. Okay, that's good. Let's do nothing with it. With her. We have the Heartless Act. Kill Liliana, Invoke Despair maybe. But I think I'd rather, I don't know, maybe join cards. Oh, Heartless Sack the Reckoner Bangbuster and then Invoke Despair. That's good, right? That's amazing. That's win. That's so sweet. Oh, there must be. Oh, this is a pain in the ass. Okay. It has counters on it. Okay. 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 Yeah, it dies. We killed Sheoldred, maybe. Although I don't think we should kill Sheoldred, right? Because it's gonna die anyways. And the thing is, do we want to substitute the heart attack for a different card? I don't think so. Oh, they're attacking me. Okay. Well, that's... Yeah, I should have killed this. Yes, that's correct. I should have killed. I forgot about the thing that they sacrifice, then I lose so much life. So I should have killed it. Yes, that's a mistake. But we can wait. We can wait. We can wait for sure. Let's wait, okay? Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm happy just interacting with the shield this way. Okay, another thing that we can do. Not attacking here, they have fatal push. Another point is, well, but maybe I should have killed it before. I don't think that dismisses the point. Generally speaking, I like to cast the Invoke Despair when we are ahead. If we are ahead, we are okay. We are ahead. We can cast Invoke Despair. We are casting, but this is the risk that we are taking. Of course, it's not perfect. I need to play a little bit faster. Well, I think I like my spot much better this way than my opponents. But yes, maybe not killing the Liliana, then going for the Invoke Despair. That was a problem too. Each opponent sacrifices that. Okay, listen. Let me think through this way. Let's Walker. Oh, they maybe sacrifice a Planeswalker, okay. Sacrifice a Planeswalker. Nothing. Do we have Graveyard to Spasa? Okay. Okay, we knew about that. We can kill the hives, so they can only attack with the Reckoner by Basta. Okay. We can transform this, attack. We are not very well positioned now. That was a good talk there from my opponent. I think I'm gonna do nothing. We can attack, but they can block. They can block. They're ahead. They block. They are ahead in resources. I don't like it. If I'm not ahead, I don't want to slow down in my resources. At the very least. They can activate this, but they must discard in the process. Okay. They discard another one. Hive. Well, maybe I should have transformed this. Well, I fucked it up. I was thinking more which card they could have discarded rather than the transforming this. Maybe also should have maybe killed the, but I'd rather just kill the, okay, that's good. I think I'd rather just kill the hive instead. We had no creatures, so that was the only option. Okay, well, we made plenty of mistakes. Well, although the only one that I regret about is the one that not killing the shield and then casting the, because it was a risk against the Thoughtseize / Duress, not casting the Invoke Despair when I could have. Although it's not the most optimal position, I'd rather just, as I mentioned, be ahead, stay ahead of the game, then casting it, rather than just plain casting it. But sometimes I guess you cannot wait. Sometimes, I don't know. And I'm saying this because we're in top deck mode. If we're in top deck mode, they need to hit. The only option they have is just to hit the discarded spell. Otherwise, they're completely dead. Because they have removal, but they could have removal, but we are with 3 cards more. So, ¿qué tal, Dani, hombre? So hay que estar aquí a las duras y las maduras siempre. Se líe, no se líe, siempre. Okay, this is the the mono green aggressive without Arcanis. Aggressive mono green. Unless they drew a cost 3. Well, we could have maybe take off the Burning Tree Emissary. But the problem here is that I'd rather take quality cards, and yeah. I'd rather take quality cards than shitty spells that do nothing. Well, also, now let me Thoughtseize. We have the Heartless Act to kill whatever comes next. So they have one land in hand. We can kill this. We're taking damage. That's another problem. But we're taking more damage than we wanted. But okay, they're drawing nothing. Maybe another land. Not even thinking about attacking with the Hydra because of the Fatal Push, which I don't think is. I think it's quite obvious that I don't have it, because otherwise I would have maybe killed something else. But now he might be thinking about the Fatal Push and the... I don't know. If they're still thinking about the Fatal Push, I'm happy with it. Okay, that's an obvious thing that I need to kill, right? So devotion is not the problem now. The only issue now is the damages that we're taking. And we draw nothing, so... Field of Ruin. They have 3 Late of the Hydra. So I'd rather just have the Field of Ruin just to kill the Late of Hydra instead. And maybe kill now this Heartless Act. Use it to kill the Burning Dread Emissary. Then the Invoke Despair. Or kill something bigger, I don't know. If this is an Hydra, we are in trouble. Because we cannot kill, but we can do this. We can remove the counters. And they do not double. So zero counters are doubling. Issue here. Invoke Despair. There's nothing now. So okay, we need to block with the Hive. Okay. Well, maybe they make a mistake. Imagine if I drew a Fatal Push. Just imagine if I drew it. Well, okay, they're fearless. They know exactly you only have lands in hand, which is true. Okay, let's kill the elves. Let's kill everything. Collective Brutality is a removal, so Languish, Extinction Event, Kalitas. Everything that kills things. I want them. It's too slow. It's too slow. Reckon the Bankbuster. Maybe having a couple of them out. Meat Cook, although we can kill several creatures with it, elves normally they take out. They do not rely normally in meat hooks. Collective Brutality is not the best removal. Ray only kills elves, and we are on the play. We have so much removal to kill elves, so maybe we can just leave it as is. Maybe one shield less. Well, Graveyard Dispatch is not that good, maybe I should have, but this is a different configuration, so it's not good. Out like this, no interaction. It's not fast. This is a little bit better. Yeah, I should have get rid of the trespassers, just for the same argument that you don't want them in the red-black. Well, we have a good setup. My opponent might not have any more lands. Okay. Less Thoughtseize. Okay, they have a good hand. A very good hand. Troll is the most immediate problem, I would say. Well, normally these are the kind of games that you win as black, whatever. Burning Tree. Voracious Hydra. Well, for 2, just to get devotion. Okay. Elvish. Shielded is quite good. They can kill. Let's check. So we can attack for sure, right? We attack. So now they have 4. So this cannot fight Shieldred. Unless they draw like a second. No, I think I need to make them. If they draw a land, we make them discard, they get the Voracious Hydra. That's 4. They cannot fight the shield. They cannot fight the Graveyard Trespasser either, so I think it's much better to make them discard. If they want to attack the Liliana, that's fine. This is also a problem, but there's not much we can do. So yeah. But we could have maybe sacrificed Liliana to slow them down on devotion. At the very least, an Elvish Mystic. If they find his third Nykthos, we're completely gone from this world, I think. Because we have... They have, yeah, they can fight the Shieldred, attack Liliana, and we're not good. But we have good top decks, if that happens, but we don't want to be in that position. Five, they can double, they can go to... They could go to... Hydra having 6 counters, which is tough to deal with. Burning Tree, okay, that's problem 2. 7, yeah, that's problem. Yeah. I think they can fight the Shieldred now. Yeah, they can fight the Shieldred. They don't kill Liliana, but they can fight Shieldred. If they do, we kill it. Liliana goes to 1. But I think I'm still attacking. It's probably one of the worst draws we can have. I'm not blocking. They have the Leia. So if they want to block this, I'm okay with it. Are they blocking? Okay. So that's 7 damage. 7 damage that goes to me. No, to me goes 5, 16. I can top take another one of these, maybe. Removal. Extinction event. Even, maybe. Cannot cast it. Well, they have so much stuff in the graveyard, so that's good. They need to block with the Hydra now. Fatal push, win. This win too. I don't want to focus on the result too much. Definitely the Graveyard Trespasser has won the game. But I don't think it's a good card. To have 4 at the very least. Maybe with 2 it's good enough. Well, we make them block with this. Next turn we attack unless they're winning. They're gaining life here. There's no way they can escape of this situation. Okay. All right. So. Well, maybe this is better. Maybe this is better than I expected. And Trespasser again. I don't think it's the. I think it's a good one. Ray, I'd rather have something else to interact with the turn 1 elf. So Ray, I think, makes the cut. Just to kill elves, I think is good enough. And from here, maybe I can take away, just get rid of the, just beside the end. 1 Invoke Despair. I don't like it on the draw. On the draw is a card that I don't like. I think the Spasser does have so much to eat normally that I am not 100% sure about the change. But maybe this is one way to approach the matchup. Meathook, I think it was against this, given that they have BTE, is much better. Okay, we can get Troll, kill the early devotion with Meathook. It's true that we don't interact with the elf, which is probably the only reason to mulligan this. But okay. We're killing the elves on turn 3, so that's not a problem. Both Nisa out. Well, let's hope they cannot play that. Elf. They didn't attack. Didn't attack. What happens if they draw BTE, for example? They have BTE, they play alongside Nykthos. That's 5/7 mana. They can play the Tyranics. So I think we need to kill the BTE in response, then use the Meathook Massacre to, yeah, or whatever big creature they try to play, and then we use the Meathook to kill the Elvish Mystic. Okay, we can kill that, mostly. Sort of kill it. Doubles into nothing, then we use the Meathook, and we are, I think we are in a good spot. Yeah, without top deck, then we have the pressure we need. This is good. You think so? No. It's not the mentality. We need to be deadly. Sheoldred's Edict. Oh man, this is good against the Tyranics Rex, if they get into it, right? Okay, we start with the Trespass. What if, because if they, for example, play a Troll, then we play the Misery Shadow and make them sacrifice. And that's it, plus the Days Undoing. With 3-0 with that deck, I mean, that's something. That's something, yeah. That is something. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is what we wanted to do, right? This is exactly what we wanted. Oh, yeah. That was an easy one. Okay, 3-0 also. 3-0. We are 3-0. We are about to lose the next two, right? Also. I like it. Yes, I like it. I mean, I'm saying is that that's an ambitious plan, right? People do not expect it. Maybe you get an edge. I'm burning my arm. The sun is blasting. Okay, if I win these 2 matches, I go to the gym being the happiest person ever. I'm not going anywhere until I win these. These 2, this is gonna be a tough one. But there's a good hand. We keep this. Okay, they do have Thoughtseize. I guess we take Thoughtseize, but the problem is if they top deck Thoughtseize, right? If they top deck Thoughtseize, that's a problem. But I think let's pray and hope that the Thoughtseize bug is not happening this time. Yeah. Could be Fable, yes, right? But we have another Thoughtseize in hand. No bug, yeah, well, also maybe a spell period or something. Although if they are playing such a reactive deck, proactive deck, being reactive, I don't think is the plan. Right? Dreadhorde pretty much puts you in a position where you want to be as proactive as possible. Thus the considers and all that stuff. I don't think I want to, well, maybe draw step, I don't know exactly. Maybe I could have killed this. I don't mind about this. Okay, they have also the backlit glyphs. I don't think I'm cracking this yet. Let's wait. Lilian Plus. Strangle doesn't kill Lilian. They no longer have the Blacklit Glyphs. Since I'm not the best player out there, I like to have free win move rather than fighting each single turn, hoping they draw right half the deck. Rather, yeah. Well, that's the reason why people call the Rakdos, Blackthorn Midrange, etc. 49% win rate deck, because it always relies on you. Always relies on you. Do we want to discard anything? No, I don't think it's the case. Why we should. They already discarded a couple of cards to Liliana, so I think we are good to go with it. Okay, that's a good one. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess those things happen normally. Well, normally, well, not normally, but that could happen. So, in the long run, I don't think it's the case, to be fair. If we draw a land, I'd rather not use the Invoke Despair. So, I mean, not use the Heartless Act. Okay, that's perfect. Because what we want to kill is the creature, but I also want to kill the Dreadhorde Arcanist. And this is good value. We draw a card from it. Okay. Again, I don't want to use my plus Liliana. Although, not to discard any of these, right? Not to discard any of those. For sure, yeah. Now we can start drawing with this too, depending. Okay, that was one of the problems, of course, yeah, but I'd rather keep my Fatal Push. They have Dreadhorde, Arcanist. We can maybe draw. Or we can maybe attack. They might have push, right? But do we care about it? I don't think so. Well, I don't know, it's not that we are... I think I'd rather draw, but not yet. Let's wait, let's wait. The problem is that if they draw Thoughtseize. And we draw, for example, but we can draw... No, I think we could draw so many things that it is okay to do it now. We drew nothing, okay. We could have drawn another Thoughtseize, we could have drawn Duress, we could have drawn Reckoning Bankbuster. I don't like attacking here, although I could attack. I think I can attack. I think I have enough to slow them down. If the only thing they have is... If the only thing they have is... Dreadhorde Arcanist, I think I have enough to maintain the status of the game. If I was still weak to certain problems, certain threats, maybe drawing here was okay. They binned the Dreadhorde Arcanist. Okay, I'm fine with it. Again, I have plenty of removal. Now we can activate the Field of Ruin to target this. Okay, they might have Negate. They might have Pierce. Okay, we have... They have a couple of tools. Okay, we're killing the Shredder for sure. Well, it depends, right? We might kill the Arcanist. This is tough to deal with. This is also difficult. Well, killing this allows us to play a couple of spells next turn without them taking advantage of this. Now what I want to see is what I draw. Depending on what I draw, I do one thing or another. Mutavolt. Well, we can kill this and draw a card and see what happens. We draw a card, we have 3 mana left. We can attack, although I don't think we're winning that race. Well, we can win the race, but I don't think through removal we can win it. We can win that. I don't know if through removal, but that's what I mean. This has summon Insignis. Yes, I played this turn. Strangle, consider maybe. I've seen the raid. Thanks for that, Dante. Snake MTG Games. We can try to win, although I think it's quite unlikely. Well, I should have exiled the Spikefield Hazard. I was thinking about that. That could have been unnecessary, but... So the problem is, do we need another land? I don't think we need another land. But I should have exiled the Spikefield Hazard. That was a mistake. Okay. Well, I was not happy attacking because I was not happy with any of the options. Drawing cards, drawing blank cards. Didn't like that. Collective Brutality does not kill that much, the Collective Brutality, so maybe with this is good. Extinction Event, I don't think I like it. Well, this is... they don't have that many creatures, they are all big per se. I think this is too expensive to consider. Misery Shadow, that could be a consideration. Invoke Despair on the draw, I don't think is a consideration. Let's try like that. Well, as I was saying before, I didn't want to draw cards into a blank and hope for the best. I'd rather attack, although I don't like it. I think it's quite possible that my opponent has something to interact with me along the way. Let's say Fatal Push, something. Although the removal is not that good. The strangle and that is, like, is quite bad. Also avoiding mulligans here is good, but that was not a keepable hand. I think we need a little bit more interaction. Now the Thoughtseize has bugged, which is perfect. Now I think we take in here the Fable for sure. Yeah. He wanted to take the Bankbuster instead. Okay, we killing this. If they play Legend Redder, we kill it. Of course, right? We kill that for sure. They expect us to kill it. They expect us to kill it for some reason. Do they want to go for the Brazen Borrowware plan? Okay, let's play this. They might have a counter, they might bounce it. But if they bounce it, they... Yeah, I think they go for the bounce. But this is pretty much like a time walk for us. Okay, they have that. Ledger. I think they know. I think they know about this swamp, but I'd rather have this as soon as possible. They don't have things to interact with it. They can play the Brazen Borrow. They have another card in hand. It's okay. It's not that we are into so much pressure, but that can grow up quite fast. So let's not. Okay, that was not very good. That's not good either. Let's draw. Okay, let's attack. You know, I think I'm doing what I'm doing and that's it. If they want to kill this, that's okay. If they want to play that, that's fine. They cannot block. There's not much we can do. So let's play what we have and let's hope for the best. My opponent doesn't have much. They might have maybe a counter, another land. My gut feeling is that if they play a land, it's because they have another one. I think I'm not casting this by any means. Let's draw this. See what happens. Let's see if we can draw a removal. Duress. Well, Duress is free, right? But we can try to maybe go as fast as possible again. We can maybe play this. Activate the Hive. And it's just because I don't think they have... I think they have nothing. And if we attack for 3, they attack for 4. Go to 9, they go to 11. Next turn we attack... I think we attack for a lot. Let's count. If we go 12, next turn we attack. I don't know. I think they have nothing, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So let's see. I think they have a land, but Might be wrong. What I don't want to do is to take damage with the Thoughtseize. But if they had, for example, a removal for the for the Hive, that would have been a very bad spot. Now they're thinking. Now they're thinking what to do. Oh, but if they have, okay, dig through time. Okay, now we have the option to take both cards and still attack. But the ledger triggers, so let's check first. Let's see. 2 good cards. Okay. Oh, they have Brazen Barrow, okay. Okay. We can take that, but that's putting a counter on the Ledger Raider, probably, taking 2 damage. Does that change anything? Next, we attack for 2, goes to 12, next turn we attack for 7, they go to 5. So we go to 12, 11, they attack for 5. Well, I think we are obligated to cast this, sadly. I think I'm taking Brazen Borrower. And attack. The Brazen Borrower accomplishes 2 things. 1, makes us impossible to attack. 2, kills us faster. Okay, that's like as attacking an extra attack with Mutable. This triggers, but there's a gamble. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, we need to go fast. As fast as possible. Okay. Let's count. If I transform this, if I play this, for example, not because I have to sacrifice this. I need to play the Castle Locktwain and attack with everything. They do not kill me. I go to 1. When they get top deck, maybe Spikefield Hazard. I think I'm attacking with everything, and that's pretty much it. If they have it, they have it. But I'm not gonna kill it. They go to 1, 2. If they have 2 spells, we're in trouble. So maybe this was bad. No, what I'm doing? I cannot. Oh, fucked it up. I cannot attack with everything. I mean, I can only attack with this. Well, never mind. I can transform this. Okay, so I almost fucked it up. So it's 5, 6. If they draw 2 spells, I'm done. So I think I'd rather just attack with this and let's hope for the best. I got a little bit cocky, but then that was not good. Oh, he's blocking. Okay, my opponent is blocking. Then I don't need to care about the Mutable getting transformed. Hola Eric, ¿qué tal? Okay, they did not discard. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay, we have so play land, activate this, so transform this, sorry, accrue this. So this is 100% for sure, because we're dead pretty much next turn. So activate this, play land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. No. If we activate this, trip, attack with this, they block here, they take that, we cast this. If we transform this, cast this, attack, they block. I don't think there's any way, but the only 100% thing is this. But we're missing 1 mana to do everything. So we're missing 1 mana. Okay, let's activate this. Whatever. Sorry. Oops. We crew this. Yeah. And they need to block. I don't think there's any way. Any other way. Dolores, mil gracias por esa pedazo de raid. Hombre. ¿Qué tal, Javi? Okay, that was the problem. If they had it, they had it. Now we're dead, right? We don't have any creatures, okay? We're done. That was tough. That's a tough match. I don't think that the deck they playing is better than Mono Black, but Dig Through Time is a good card. Also, is Fable. Bueno, el tema es que estaba haciendo streaming en inglés porque nos ha hecho raid Mengucci, pero creo que ahora voy a cambiar. Ahora creo que ya viendo unas 130 y tantas personas que nos ha hecho Togores, igual vamos a cambiar a español otra vez. Entonces, bueno, estamos aquí 3-0. Ángel López, gracias por el follow. Vale, aquí el plan yo creo que va a ser salir con Thoughtseize en vez de Duress. Puede quedarse una mano perfectamente con cualquier cosa. Y ya hemos visto que es un mazo que también tiene unas cuantas criaturas. Entonces no querría perder la posibilidad de no descartar. Optar de jugar Arcanis, Dig Through Time. El Dig Through Time es la carta que nos va a molestar mucho, así que se tiene que ir. Podría haberme quitado un Dreadhorde Arcanis, pero no quiero arriesgarme de ninguna manera. Bueno, podría haber quitado el Dreadhorde en realidad. Samloy en Twitch. 4 raids hoy, ¿eh? ¿Qué ha pasado? 4 raids hoy, ¿eh? Mil gracias a todos. Bueno, no está nada mal. Tendría que haber quitado realmente el... He empezado mal. Tendría que haber quitado el Dig Through Time si luego Toladures. Se me ha ido un poco... But we were dead, right? Anyways. In that particular spot, we were dead. I mean, we could have done it, yes, but that was ages ago, I think. I think it was before top decking the anything relevant. Vale, creo que esta carta nos va a dar un poco más igual. Sabemos que esto no lo tiene, sabemos que optar no lo tiene, Dreadhorde no lo tiene. Creo que tiene solo estas. Estas tiene. Vale, ¿quiero matar eso? No. Quiero esperar. Quiero matarlo ahora. Puede ser. Yeah, they had 7 damage. A ver, no tendría que haber cogido el Dig Through Time, mi opinión, porque tenía el Duress. Pero bueno, por otro lado, si lo que nos preocupa es eso, y nada más que eso. Vale, dicho esto, ¿qué cosas puede tener que nos revienten? Hay un Thoughtseize en el cementerio, entonces puede tener una Brace, otra vez Brace Embargo, nos sube y nos lo quita. Entonces ahí querría hacer shot de ese Dig, probablemente. Vale, si no, estamos mucho mejor posicionados y desde luego hago shot desde aquí. ¿Vale? No cabe duda. De hecho, le voy a dar una... Le voy a dar un turno donde tiene esa posibilidad de hacerlo. Subírmela a la mano. Y quitármela. ¿Tiene Fable o qué? Esa es muy buena. En algún momento. Creo que voy a jugar... ¿Me ha visto la mano? ¿Me había visto algo? ¿O esto el Thoughtseize se lo ha quitado con el... Creo que se lo ha tirado con el Consider. Vale, se lo ha tirado con el Consider. Entonces aquí vamos a pegar. Vamos a pegar. Vamos a hacer sacrificar non-token. Perfecto. Y voy a jugar otro Castle Octane porque no sabe el estado de mi mano. Aquí tiene que pensar qué hace. Si descarta o qué hace. Roba, descarta, no roba, descarta. Esto le pone las cosas más complicadas. Roba, descarta. Su mano tiene que ser completamente horrible. I don't know, man, it was tough. I think I was also thinking about multiple options that we had. So parece que esta partida no tiene muchas más decisiones que lo que se presencia. Okay. Vale, pues vamos a pegar. Yo creo que aquí ya me da igual. Vamos a pegar con todo. Vale. Sinceramente creo que le voy a hacer descartar. Spyfield Hazard. Parece mejor hacerle descartar aquí. Tenemos 2 amenazas por si acaso. Constantemente. Realmente esto tampoco me preocupa como tal, ya tiene muchísimo maná. If they had Petty Theft, that could have been, yes, that could have been problematic. Not gonna lie. Fair push. Vamos a robar. No viene absolutamente nada. Pues ahora sí que quiero hacerle sacrificar. Ahora por lo menos que sacrifique esto. Al menos ya no copia nada. Esto es... A ver, ¿esto cuándo ha entrado? Tú entraste tú, no vale. Ok. Está... Ataca. Bueno, nosotros vamos a bloquear, intentarlo. Obviamente va a tener algo. Va a tener un removal ahí, pero creo que me da igual. Removal ahí que no vaya a una Shieldred, yo me estoy contento. Fatal Push. Ok. Podría haber jugado, supongo, después eso, pero bueno, en fin. Ok, ataca. Vamos a ver si tiene algo en mano. Entendemos que no es así. Misery Shadow. A ver, puede tener Strangle. Puede robar Strangle. Me refiero, que puede robar Strangle. Y en ese caso igual me mantendría la Misery Shadow. Si roba Strangle. Pues casi imposible, ya solo le vale un Fatal Push o algo así. Pero bueno, también le tiene Thoughtseize en el mazo. Le quedan 2. No, creo que lo voy a jugar. Si roba Strangle, pues enhorabuena. Ok. Lo deja abajo. Ledger Redder. Ok. Ahí tiene infinitos blockers. Problema. Número 1. Dures, sí, sabemos que sigue teniendo la tierra. Tiene la tierra. Podemos hacer aquí Hive. Tiene que bloquear de alguna forma. Vamos a exiliar Spyfield Hazard probablemente. No, Dig Through Time. Dig Through Time o Spyfield Hazard. Spyfield Hazard. Fatal Push. Fatal Push. No, da igual. Spyfield Hazard. Consider. Dig Through Time. Yo creo Spyfield Hazard. El Dig Through Time no creo que lo pueda jugar. Es igual a la fuerza de la criatura. Tiene que ser el Spyfield Hazard. El resto tiene redundancia de todo, así que da un poco igual. Pone copia de eso. Okay. Será para hacer doble bloque aquí. He hecho un bloque ahí. Vale. Me parece más... Obviamente, perdón, he hecho un bloque ahí, sí. No tiene sentido ahí hacer otra cosa, obviamente. Vale, pues eso se me va. Se va a ir. Daños. Se va a 3. Y ok. Se va al Ledger Redder. Durez. No nos vale para nada. Sabemos que tiene una tierra en mano. Que nos va a dar turno. Sí. La voy a robar. Voy a intentar robar. Pues puede tener... Como mucho, puede tener un Fatal Push. Reconer Van Booster, no está nada mal. Durez. Nada. Pues hasta aquí. Han sido partidas intensas, porque no se envía. No se envía, no sé. Bueno, 4-0. 4-0. Ha habido cosas en esta partida. Se podrían también haber hecho mejor. Ahí el ataque de la muta ese, a ver, es lo de siempre, ¿no? Si tiene esto, me mata. Si no lo tiene, tendría que haber atacado con la muta. Pero claro, no lo sé. ¿Puedo ganar de otra manera? Hombre, puedo ganar de muchas maneras. Puedo ganar de muchas maneras en ese spot. De muchas. No lo sé. Bueno, lo importante, 4-0. Estamos aquí sufriendo el 49% de win rate aquí, aplicándolo al máximo. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, sufriendo. Pero es lo que importa eso. Magic es sufrir. ¿Habrá trophy o no habrá trophy? De momento hemos sacado un 3-2 en la primera. Y ahora un 4-0 into potencial trophy. Normalmente este mazo me suele dar, por lo general, buenos resultados. Mágicamente. Mágicamente es un deck que... por algún motivo me da buenos resultados. Aunque no es mi estilo de deck per se, no es el tipo de mazo que me gustaría a mí jugar siempre. He de decir que probablemente si lo jugara sería... Si jugara este tipo de decks midrange, jugaría antes la Black, Mono Black, que la RB típica. Queremos salir, por supuesto. Siempre es un buen comienzo, salir. Es buena mano esta. Mucho removal, mucha interacción. Win conditions. Giganta. Pía. Tenemos removal para la pía. Kumano yo creo que es la carta un poquito más peliaguda. Puedo hacer al turno siguiente Thoughtseize a la pía y matar el... ¿Qué tal, Roberto? Puedo hacer... Bueno, es que hemos tenido un montón de raids. De Mengucci, de Togores, de... Samloy on Twitch. Otra persona más, a ver. De Dante Snake. Hemos tenido un montón de raids. O sea que... la ayuda siempre es bienvenida. A ver, bueno, voy a borrarle la mano otra vez. El target aquí va a ser la pía. Showdown of Skulls, que es mucho más duro de lidiar con ello, y la pía pues se va a llevar el removal. A ver, Inspiring Vantage turno siguiente, supongo. Inspiring Vantage, correcto. Va, tiene pinta de que no va a jugar la pía todavía. Pía todavía. Merecidas, bueno. Tantos sí, hombre, ¿por qué no? Siempre está bien tener unos días como estos. Vas la pía, bueno, le meto push. Aquí. Vamos a pegarle el trespasser. Tenemos Sheodre. Esta partida pinta bien. Pinta bien, y si pinta bien, no pinta mal. Pero bueno, precisamente esta es lo que siempre digo. Que este mazo es bueno. Es mejor contra las RB que la típica mono-red. Mejor contra los mazos midrange porque cartas como el Showdown of Skulls son casi inevitables de esperar y dan muchísima ventaja. Muchísima ventaja. Entonces, yo no me confío tanto contra mi oponente con esta salida que ha tenido. Pero bueno, ahora ya la cosa va a cambiar un poco. Pues le voy a jugar mi pedazo de Sheoldred, la cual se puede comer un removal, estamos de acuerdo. Se puede comer un removal, no nos vamos a engañar. Por removal me refiero a un Chain to the Rocks. Quizá por ese motivo me esperaría un poquito más. Por un potencial Chain to the Rocks. A ver, cierto es que... Espera. Cierto es que no tiene montaña básica. Entonces el Field of Ruin puede ser muy bueno, así que lo voy a jugar. Solo por ese detalle. Si se roba una montaña, pues hombre, es un draw bastante malo. Entonces no me preocupa. Pía, vale, no va a jugar cartas del exilio todavía. Ok. Es un bicho bastante grueso ese. Vale, pues vamos a pegar con la Sheoldred. Con la Sheoldred vamos a pegar 100%. La pía S34 es dura, ¿eh? Vamos a jugar el Trespasser, que se va a comer... De momento nada relevante. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal, Samu? ¿Cómo va? Vale. Tenemos blockers, tenemos cosas. Podemos ir robando cartas, ganar vidas al turno siguiente. Tenemos un buen setup. Un buen freno. Mi oponente está a menos vidas, nosotros más vidas. Chain to the Rocks, pero esto ya hemos dicho que le va a pasar, ¿no? Chain to the Rocks aquí. Ya sabemos cuál es la respuesta. No hay problema por eso. Se va a comer la Sheoldred. Ok. Vale, no pasa nada. Se pone la giganta en mano. Ok, pero no puede atacar. No tiene un buen turno para atacar. Esta es muy buena. Puede sacrificar criatura, encantamiento y robamos carta. También podemos hacer que se flipee, petamos el Field of Ruin y pues yo creo que es casi imposible que nos gane la partida desde esa posición. O sea que vamos a darle turno. Ya con Invoke Despair en mano, damos turno. ¿Te gusta esta, David? ¿Te gusta este deck? A mí también, ¿eh? Yo lo prefiero por encima de la RB. Showdown of the Skulls, a ver, es peligrosa, pero me da un poco más igual. Un poco más igual, creo. No puede jugar nada salvo que tenga una tierra en mano. Zepgan, gracias por el follow. De hecho, no puede jugar absolutamente nada ahora mismo. Ahora es cuando ya tiramos el Invoke Despair. Ahora sí. Ahora tiramos el Invoke Despair. Significa criatura, encantamiento. Invoke ya tiene pinta de que pinta bien. Este encantamiento no puede sacrificar el Showdown, pero ojo que nos puede también estabilizar la mesa. O sea, obviamente voy a pegar con todo ahora sí, pero de haber esperado un poco más con el Showdown, con la pía, nos frena la mesa de lo lindo. En el upkeep. ¿Cómo en el upkeep? O sea, el Invoke Sorcery. ¿O te refieres a la tierra? A ver. Bueno, esto desde luego, Languish, Calitas. Nocius Grasp supongo que también. Ah, fue el del mantenimiento. Pero entonces igual está la posibilidad de que me juegue otra vez el... Si robe, por ejemplo, el otro Chain to the Rocks. O sea, yo lo decía más que para que no tuviera Chain to the Rocks. Para que no tuviera ninguna posibilidad. Que volviera y ya está. Solo un bicho blanco que es la pía. No sé si han cambiado ahora el SIDE, porque ahora hay listas que no son tan monored. Bueno, Languish me gusta. Y Calitas 100% también. Thoughtseize se tiene que ir, pero el Durez sí que me gusta. Tiene mucho spell. Y el resto yo creo que se puede quedar. A lo mejor el Invoke Despair es bastante lento. El Invoke Despair on the draw se puede ir. No me disgusta el Thoughtseize tampoco contra este deck, por una cosa, y es que realmente es un mazo que, aunque sí es capaz de hacer muchísimo removal, de meter muchísima presión, tiene muchas cartas que son value puro. Entonces no soy muy fan de dejarle esas cartas que hagan de las suyas. Con un par de Thoughtseize creo que no está mal. Igual Liliana no está muy bien porque tiene tokens, puede esquivarlo bastante. La Liliana no me gusta mucho. Thoughtseize quizá pueda llegar un poquito lento, un poquito tarde. Está muy a favor del impar, pero estamos on the draw también. O sea, como mucho metería uno on the draw y a ver si podemos frenar la mesa como sea. Liliana es que creo que no va a tener mucho impacto. Igual un Misery Shadow, pero bueno, tiene Chain to the Rocks. Los Bank Booster también son lentos, eso es cierto. A lo mejor un par se pueden ir fuera. En ese caso, el tema es metería cartas que tuvieran mayor impacto, por si acaso. Collective Brutality. Collective Brutality puede ser también. Puede ser. Collective Brutality, matar a un bicho, quitar un Brand Resolve o algo así puede estar bien. Vamos a probar, a ver qué tal. Shadow. Sí, con el Bank Booster. A ver qué tal de este modo. Brutalities, mientras no salga de Kumano, puede estar bien. Brutality turno 2, mientras no salga de Kumano, está bien, porque probablemente le quitaremos un spell y tiene pinta de que le mataremos una criatura. Pero si sale de Kumano, salvo que haga 2 criaturas en el turno 2, difícil. Creo que voy a quitar Thoughtseize. A ver. Este no es muy bueno, ¿eh? Este on the draw es bastante malo. On the play, igual este tampoco era muy bueno. Este podría haberlo quitado. Yo creo que tengo que quitar este. Prefiero antes 1000 veces tener interacción con su mano que con una mesa que igual no mató nada. Hasta el turno 4 mínimo. Kumano, vale. Eso me complica un poco las cosas. Tengo que intentar quitar una criatura. Una criatura puede hacerme más daño. Chain to the Rocks, Soulscar Mage, Bonecrusher Giant. Vale, Soulscar Mage, quitarlo aquí no me disgusta. No me disgusta porque es un bicho que va a meter mucha presión. Si pierde como media activación del Kumano con este movimiento. Salvo que robe a una criatura, una pía o algo así, que eso sí que sería ya muy problemático. Secret Foundry supongo que será para hacerme Bonecrusher Giant. Invasion of Gobakan. Mal rollo. Bicho, creature. Fabrizio. No, it's not the case. Fabrizio. A ver, dureza, Brand Resolve. Supongo que va a hacer Bonecrusher Giant. Supongo que este turno va a hacer Bonecrusher Giant. creo que prefiero tener un Reckoner Van Booster en mesa. Turno siguiente puedo jugar Durez, quitar el Range Sol. Yo entiendo que va a jugar el Reckoner, el Bone Crash Giant, es decir, el Stomp aquí para petarlo y poner un contador aquí. Se complica un poco la partida con ese top deck. Entonces creo que voy a meter Reckoner Van Booster. De alguna forma u otra me da presencia en mesa. Si puedo. Esta partida está muy complicada. Esta combinación de cartas está difícil. A ver, puede venir Languish. Languish es muy bueno en ese aspecto. Ok, vale. Aparte de que necesito también encajar una tierra sí o sí, porque si no, si encajo tierra puedo quitar el Chain to the Rocks. O igual no, porque tengo Field of Ruin. Depende. Vale, eso... Ha jugado esto. Voy a robar. Extinction Event. Uff, buena esa. Muy buena. Muy buena. Durez. Que se lo va a llevar, yo creo, Brent Resolve. Bueno, 100% Brent Resolve. Se lo tiene que llevar. Es la carta que le puede dar posición en partida. Como se nota que no, bueno, en Modern también, en Plega. O sea, ahora mismo ya el on the play, on the draw se notan todos. En este porque no hay spells gratis, pero son los spells gratis la solución a la vida. No lo tengo yo muy claro. Son los spells gratuitos la solución a los problemas. Tengo serias dudas al respecto. Aquí honestamente me va a tirar un Chain to Rocks probablemente, así que voy a intentar tradear con esto, que sacrifique el array este y me quito problemas. Si no, eso va a crecer como un cabrón. Ok. Pues ojalá robe tierra, así puedo tirar Extinction Event. Vale. Se ha robado este. Extinction Event a Odd. Bueno, ahora ya da un poco igual. De todos modos, yo creo que él lo tiene que hacer igual, el Chain to the Rocks. O sea, ¿por qué no lo iba a hacer? Me pregunto. Aquí tiene que jugar un Bone Crash Giant. De hecho, aquí pienso Swamp. Vale, esto me va a costar 5. Se va a tener que descartar carta. 5, lo voy a jugar. El problema es que así me quedo sin cartas y él se queda... O sea, creo que lo juego y no bloqueo simplemente. A ver, podría incluso atacar. Sinceramente hasta podría llegar a atacar. Aquí no sé quitarme la Shielded por el ataque Numa. Pero bueno, las vidas a este punto yo creo que ya son... Podría atacar. Si ataca y bloquea es exactamente lo mismo, ¿no? Pero ya le obligo a jugar esto, se descarta. No, creo que voy a esperar. Hostia, Soulcast Mage, soy su normal. No lo he visto. Vale, juega aquí Chain to the Rocks, exilia carta. Bueno, también puede ponerse el gigante en mano. Okay, vale, esto me pega. No voy a bloquear, creo. Bueno, no lo sé, es que no lo sé. Quiero bloquear aquí. Quiero bloquear aquí, es la pregunta. Que se descartan otro Chain to the Rocks. Pegan. Yo creo que vamos a amenazarle. Porque si, esto es muy doloroso. Esto que me va a evitar que muchas cartas tengan impacto. Creo yo. Vale, no ataca, perfecto. Hemos ganado vidas. Durez, malo. Pues tengo que robar aquí. Por desgracia. Vale. Tienes giganta. A ver, tienes giganta en mano. Yo creo que en su draw step. En su draw step podemos petar Field of Ruin. Aquí. Sí, tiene un montón de montañas este deck. Creo que tiene un huevo. Creo que tiene un huevo y medio de montañas. Creo, que igual me equivoco ahora. Que no es tan monored como otras. Vale, bueno. Yo solo quiero habilitar el Fatal Push realmente. Pianalar. Vale. Como que el push no funciona. A ver, lo sé, pero entonces es que me ponen las cosas más complicadas. A ver, puedo robarme un Extinction Event o algo así, pero me ponen las cosas más complicadas. Si robo Spot Removal... Bueno, estamos jodidos, no te voy a engañar. Esto también nos va a hacer 6 daños, nos va a dejar en 5. Se lo voy a tirar ahora. Invoke Despair. Invoke Despair. El Murderous Rider y jugar el Murderous Rider no me parece terrible. Murderous Rider aquí. O sea, Swift End este, como se llame. La pía me parece mucho más peligrosa que el mongolo ese. No, esto da un tesoro cuando lo tripulas. Esa es dura. Qué buena es esta. Y además de noche. Buenísima. A ver. Y además tiene el solo Scarmage. A ver. Creo que tripulo y pego con este, ¿no? Salvajemente. O sea... He ganado vidas, ¿no? ¿Qué ha pasado? Pues que no he ganado vidas. Sí, estaba en 3, ¿no? Estaba en 3, ok. Estaba en 3. No me puede tirar un removal aquí. Bueno, sí, tiene la giganta. Pero puedo bloquear. Tiene la giganta en mano. Vale, pegamos con este, intentamos presionar y ya está. Yo creo que si no, no ganamos esta partida. Presión, 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 presión y ya está. Estamos cerca, estamos cerca. Puedo oler el 5-0. Huele a metal de trofeo. Showdown. Buen top deck. Sacred Foundry, Reckless, Soulscar Mage. Buen top deck y además esto se va a flipear. O sea que ese ha sido un buen top deck. Ok. No se pincha de vidas. Vale, creo que tenemos que petar esto al final del turno. Nos habilita maná para hacer cosas poderosas. ¿Vas a pegar? No puedes pegar. Bueno, puedes técnicamente, sí, puedes. Pero te bloqueo. O sea, si tú pegas, yo creo que te bloqueo todos los días de mi vida. Creo. ¿No? Creo que bloqueamos seguro. Pues esto se va a flipear, esto va a pegar de uno menos. Y no tengo criaturas, así que yo voy a bloquear. Ya está. Toma por culo. Creo que solo que petar eso para quedarme más tranquilo me parece bien, creo. Hostia, qué buena es esa. Esto es zombie además. Esto es zombie. Fua, yo creo que tripulas con esto. Tripulas con esto. Salvajemente pegas con todo. Gano 2 vidas. A ver, puede hacer una cadena de verduras importante mi oponente también. ¿Vale? Puede hacer una cadena de verduras importante. Puede empezar ahí a meter bichos y tal. Pero bueno, me aseguro ganar las 2 vidas, perdón. Y gano las 2 vidas, tengo 2 bichos para bloquear. Con Reckless Impulse puede irse hasta... Con este mana que tiene puede irse hasta el infinito. Honestamente. Monastery, uff, mal rollo. Empezamos mal. Reckless Impulse. Poco risky el ataque, lo sé. Doble Reckless Impulse. Esto ya le quita muchas posibilidades. Pianalar, llega tarde. Invasión of Gobakan, no hace nada. Tiene que pincharse de 2, jugar pía. Se va 1 y se muere. Bueno, no se muere realmente. Bueno, sí. No lo sé. Sí, puedo sacrificar raid y que zombie, lo tengo en cuenta. Por eso he atacado. O sea, no he atacado por otra cosa. No he atacado... Si Radier no hubiera sido zombie, hubiera pegado de 4 y ya está. Hubiera hecho otra cosa distinta. Aquí ya tiene una decisión de qué quiere hacer. Si vivirá o morirá. Tiene que jugar Sacred Foundry. Irse a un maná, a una vida. Y tiene que jugar Pianalar. Pero se le queda... una mesa... Bueno, pues queda estos bichos grandes. 3-4, 3-4, 2-3. ¿Ha jugado land? No, ha jugado justo ahora land. Ha jugado ahora. Ha jugado la land del exilio, la ha jugado ahora. Vale, quiere tener una criatura más grande que otra. Ok. ¿Quieres pegar? No puede pegar, vale. Una cosa, ¿y qué hago si... ¿Y si sacrifico esto? Sacrifico... Espera un segundo, a ver. Si me pega se muere, no puede pegar, claro. Sacrifico, esto es un 5-6. 5-6, esto va a ser un 2-3, esto va a ser un 4-5. 5-6. Yo tengo un 2-2. Yo creo que es mejor hacerlo. Yo creo que es mejor hacerlo. ¿What? Hostia, espera, que no pongo... ¡Hostias! ¡Qué liada! Pensaba que ponías el bicho cuando se moría uno tuyo. Espera, no pasa nada, hemos ganado. Da igual. No pasa nada. Esto es fácil, tío. Ya está, haces esto y ya está. Es suficiente. Haces esto y ya está, tío. No hace falta más. Bueno, esta es la típica partida que... O la típica liga que da igual lo que hagas, porque las vas a ganar todas. Entonces, lo que pasa es que ahí me he confundido. Era el play ganador siempre. O sea, era el play de humillar. No era tanto ganador, era más de humillar. Pero sí, me he confundido. Es hace 1000 años que no se juega al Calitas. Calitas pone bichos cuando se mueren los del oponente. Entonces no había que sacrificar. Por supuestísimo que no. Faltaría más. Pero bueno. GG, que es lo importante. Good game y trofeo para casa. Ya está bien. Pues nada, ya me puedo ir al gimnasio tranquilo y a comer, que estoy muerto de hambre. La lista la tenéis en Stream Decker, por si queréis echarle un vistazo. Creo que igual todavía está por aquí, a ver. La lista está... A ver... Está por aquí. Esta es la lista. Y... Bueno, lo importante, ¿no? Somos ratas resultadistas. Lo importante es un 5-0. Hemos jugado perfecto. 0 fallos. Mañana repetimos. Esta noche con Burr lo mismo. Jugaremos perfecto y ya está. Todo arreglado. Pues bueno, señoras y señores, que va muy bien. Gracias por el stream. Gracias a la rey de Togores, a la rey de Mengucci, a la rey de señor Samlo John Twitch y de Dante. Gracias, hombre, por todas esas pedazos de reyes. Ya sabéis, si os ha gustado, podéis darle a follow. Normalmente por las mañanas vais a ver siempre Pioneer, pero por las noches también le estoy dando a Modern. Entonces, también gracias por estar ahí comentando, como siempre, de mucha ayuda. Muy entretenido. Me despisto, pero merece la pena. Entonces vamos a ver quién le podemos hacer la raid a modo de devolver. A modo de devolver el favor. ¿Quién está por ahí? A ver, página del creador. Gestor del stream. Vamos a hacer raid a... Sparring Spike, venga, empecemos por ahí. Venga, señoras, señores, que vaya muy bien. Os paso con Aspiring Spike, que está jugando una cosa rara. Una blue red de no sé qué. Venga, que vaya muy bien esta noche, Mother. Burn. Chao, chao.